You know, I just noticed something. There's no desert in this game. What the heck is that about? We got 2 mountains! Not even a little bit of a desert, like in Link's Awakening? Well, welcome back to Oracle of Ages. Previously, we went through Jabu Jabu's belly. And, yeah, did not enjoy the experience, not in the least. He swallowed the water temple in there as well as the 7th essence. We could leave now. I'll leave Zora far behind. If I ever hear that music again, it'll be too soon. We could go back to the past, but we're not going to. Let's head back to town. Bad things are afoot. Queen Verin has finished her tower. It's being looted all over the place. I'm sure these people are noticing. Yep, the tower is complete here too. What is with you and meals? I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't want to understand it. The tower is bigger, and the town is running amok. I'm not sure that's how you spell amok. Also, he's old. Oh no! Queen Verin! Also, Mayor Plen's house. We can finally do this. We have the Switch Pro now, which means it's longer than the regular Switch Hook. And we can reach that. All it is a ring now. I might as well turn in the rest of my rings, so we're coming up on the end of the game. Also, I want to talk about something that I said I was going to do, until I tried it. Hero's Cave. We are not doing Hero's Cave. No. I tried it. It's fun for a few rooms. There's some really difficult puzzles in there, but then it just gets mean. The last 2 rooms involve, like, lava, but you also have to do dice. And if the dice falls into lava, well, then you gotta reset the puzzle and do it all over again. You're constantly pulling a switch, you're running over, you have to push the dice, you gotta run back to the switch, pull it again. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. And then after that one, there was a minecart room where you had to time, like, bomb throws, and then you had to do, like, really complicated jumping. Let me try to illustrate this. You had to use Pegasus seeds and do like a long U-jump. Kind of like that, except you'll hit a block and fall into a hole, and guess what? You gotta do that all over again. And then after that, when you think everything is done, a floor master drops down, grabs you, and takes you back to the very beginning of the dungeon, making you do some of the puzzles over again. No! You know what? I didn't do the original game's Hell Temple because of that. That's just mean-spirited. At least in the remake, Hell Temple was a little bit fairer. It had shortcuts and all that. And it was also a little kind of silly, which made it palatable. But no, that dungeon's just mean. That dungeon's just mean. No much more news going on in town here. I mean, Penguin Guy's still here. Okay. There's still blood on that. I think he's just re-soaking it with, like, red ink. But, oh yeah, rings. So, yeah, Hero Cave is terrible, and the only thing you get for it is Armor Ring level 3, which I don't intend on using. I'm not collecting the rings in this game. All it does is give you the best defense, but drops your attack by 3. Let's not do that. Well, Toss Ring. I think I already gotten that before in this very game. The Green Holy Ring. No damage from electricity. Well, that would have helped me in Great Jabu Jabu with all the lightning dudes. The Whimsical Ring. This we got after Jabu Jabu, I believe. Yeah, sword damage is down, but sometimes it's lethal. It kills anything in one shot. It's like a 10% chance or something like that, and I don't think it works on bosses. The Like Ring. I already got that one. Man, those cosmetic rings are wasted potential. It would have been cool to see a Like throwing a sword around. And a Green Luck Ring. Reduce damage from traps. I think the ring you get from Mayor Plen is random. So, Instead of Hero's Cave, how about we work on the final dungeon? Because we could do that. It's entirely within the cards. And I kind of want to do something else in the past over in this area. I mean, eventually we're going to have to end up in the past anyway, but because it's a linked game, there's some things in the present too. So, we gotta leave Zora's Village right now. I think this is the right way. And we have to go 4 screens to the right. This is where we got the whimsical ring, right over here. And we're heading back to the initial part of the moving islands, right up here. But we gotta take it to the past. What is it about? Right here? And you know what? I got the perfect song, considering there's no deserts in this game. I'm gonna celebrate deserts, damn it! I wanted to hear like an 8-bit Gerudo theme. I got lucky yet again. Right down here! This we couldn't do before, because that gap is just way too long. But now we can switch Pro when we use the right button. There we go. Dolphin Link to Sphere Pits! And it's another ring. I'm sure it's not anything useful. So, we're done here now. We grabbed ourselves a ring, and head back to the present. Now, usually, in a normal game, you would stay in the past. Because this next thing we're doing involves the past. Right over here. There will be a little alcove that rocks. There will be a Zora dude right here. Downside is, this is a linked game, so the Zora dude has moved to a new location. He's here instead. Whirlpools are a pain in the butt. That's why we call it the Sea of Storms. He won't let us in. But hey! I went through the Jabu Jabu dungeon. I'm an expert swimmer. Hey, it's adventure stuff. It's better off you don't know. Yeah, that's how Zora swim. So now we're in the Sea of Storms because we have the Zora scale. In the past, it looks pretty similar. But you would actually have to teleport to the present to do this next part. And also there's hidden treasure. Right here! There's this little cave that's hard to get into. There's another ring in here too. But we came here for one specific purpose. We've been seeing a pirate ship. Just sailing around, doing things. We gotta catch up to it. Because they look like they're in distress or something. You can't find any booty in here, I just taken all the booty. Hehehe, I said booty. Welcome back to the Stalfos Pirates! There's giant ruins in the Sea of No Return. He means the Crescent Islands. There's no return of your items because the Tokay steal them. You can never return. You get shipwrecked. By a freak storm. Oh, really? He isn't thinking about a thing. Well, he doesn't even have a brain. He shouldn't even be thinking. So they're adrift at the Sea of Storms. Also, this is the Link game, so they remember us. See, that's why it's in the present. It's the same Stalfos pirates from Holodrum. They're back at sea again, with their sea shenanigans, and now they're stuck in the Sea of Storms. But I had Zora's scale. Here comes the Sea of Storms. So we're just gonna go ahead and trade him that real quick. Now he can say that he beat the Jabu Jabu dungeon. Alright, and get lost it all. Well, I rescued them once again. Of course, I'm gonna have to put in the hey hey ho ho music. That Tingle music is really getting some mileage, I gotta say. And he has a jewel for us, the Tokay Eyeball. It's a real Tokay eyeball. They murdered one of them and they tried to touch the booty. I said touch the booty. Also, there's an ancient tomb. He's not quite sure about it though, because it's not in this time period. The ancient ruins have left. But we got a treasure of the deep. And a free ride. There's something about the Tokay eyeball on the Crescent Island. Yeah, I'm planning to go there. Thanks. He read the guide too. Alright, try not to get in any more trouble. Try not to run into a tingle. Alright, we're gonna head to that century. We're gonna be doing yet another dungeon. Why? Because Capcom has officially ran out of ideas. So I'm gonna go over to this beach here. And it's time to teleport to the past. Yeah, I think I can teleport right here without getting hung up on anything. Because I need to be on the beach in the past, near that weird statue we saw with a missing eyeball. And it's likely that is the last time we'll ever hear the Song of Ages. Because we need to be in the past to stop Queen Baron. We also need to be in the past to do the final dungeon. Yep, that was a dungeon all the time. Might as well get this while I'm at it. Please be a heart container. Ah, it's rupees. That's okay. That's okay. The plot is still there, which means I could always try to farm up some more. I have to let the screen reset, though. Alright, might as well give it another shot. I don't think I'm gonna get the heart containers this time, because I haven't found a reliable place to farm for Maple. And yeah, I just want this game over with, to be completely honest with you. We know the heart piece is on Maple. Let's give her a little bit of a break, okay? Well, now we can enter this area. We must show our Triforce powers. We are in the past, so this is the road of the present. We got Gibdos. Also, we don't need to swim anymore, so back to Red Ring power. Because the Master Sword in the Red Ring means instant kill these guys. I guess this must be courage. Because they're chased by a blade thing the entire time. Well, maybe not the entire time, but enough of it. We have to brave some traps. Brave and courage go together. I tried to be too brave there, and I paid for it. My hubris. Alright. Kindly get out of my way, please, thank you. I wish I could murder them. And now it's time for some wisdom, which is not really any wisdom, it's just like, hey, do you have a Cane of Samaria? Because you might need it here. There's a pit right there. I memorized this, though. There's a safe spot all the way up to here, and then you jump over, and then you jump again. Not very wise, if you ask me. But there it is. The 3 trials. Going into the final dungeon. Oh wow, 13 minutes. I must be time traveling. This next dungeon might have to be a 2-parter. But it is the final dungeon, so we could do this, and then murder Varen. Welcome to the Ancient Ruins. There's not much here. I went and looked. It's just one big labyrinth, filled with the hardest enemies in the game. Lionels and Darknuts. And they get killed immediately by the Master Sword, especially when it's empowered. It doesn't matter if they hit me. I can murder them. Also, we got those sarcophagi things. Those giant blue ones we saw before. I wonder what it has to do with that cave in the present. Because I was looking at the rest of the guide, it doesn't really take us back to that spot. It's just kind of there, really. Maybe Capcom wanted to do something with it? If anybody knows what that sarcophagi thing was, right next to the diver, a couple of videos ago, let me know. Is it important, or is it just a red herring? Anyway, let's see what we could get done in the Ancient Tomb. the final dungeon in this game. And frankly, it's a little bit better than Jabu Jabu, but honestly, that's not saying much. Jabu Jabu is really terrible. I'd officially rate that, like, just under the Water Temple. But hey, at least this one's the requisite ghost dungeon, just like in the last game. And we got a Cedric with a hint. Open your ears! There's a bombable wall in this room. Also, it's rather dark in here. Let me load up some Ember Seeds. I'll light this place up. The torches won't go out. That sounds normal. But I can push this. That's the only one I can push. I knew it. It's not like I knew things ahead of time. There's a bombable wall here. And a bombable room. And wall masters have come to pay you a visit. Or are these the floor masters? I don't really care. They're here to take you back to the beginning of the dungeon, and frankly, I had enough of that shenanigan. We got ourselves this first small key. Also, we need to bomb our way to that door down there. Any prizes in the jar? No prizes in the jar. You can't have prizes. Not after that last dungeon. Prizes are verboten. It means forbidden. Mysterious tablet. Hey, is this archaeology? In the past. So it's Presentology. Because that would be great. Well, I'm gonna have to put a Somaria on that. But there's 4 puzzle elements here. So I stand on this one and ignite that one. You have solved the Lama Lana puzzle! I knew Jabu Jabu was worth it. We're getting Lama Lana today. This is Lama Lana 3. It's less of a quality than the other 2. Ah, speak of the devil. It's the son of Spinner. We're gonna have some spinners going on here. We also have Ghost. And pushable block. Capcom has just officially ran out of ideas. I'm pretty sure. But before we go down the stairs, let's grab ourselves a small key in the process. Also, we got wall-changing things. Whatever you would call these, the barriers. We head downstairs for the dungeon map. This dungeon's rather plain, though. It's not really shaped like anything. It's just a building. That's it. Maybe it kind of looks like a sword, like there's the handle, there's the hilt, and this is the blade. But whatever floats their boat anymore. So, we got this map, we got the small key. We go back through the Son of Spinner. We need to open a key block. Over here. Obviously, we'll be getting up in that area. And here's the Grand Son of Spinner. There's 2 spinners here. I have mixed feelings about that. But you know what? After Jabu Jabu, I'll take some Spinner. At least Spinner is fair. At least Spinner is nice. At least this dungeon's a little bit more linear. Before we do anything else, though, we have to hit this switch. It helps if you could shoot a laser beam. It helps if you have full health. So you don't have to walk all the way across the room for these ghosts. And we get the compass! Of course. At least we know where keys are. And now we have to hit the switch yet again before we continue on. Mainly because it just saves me a trip later. I don't think there's any barriers in the next room. Otherwise I'm gonna have to backtrack. Even though we might have to do that anyway. You know what? I saved myself some backtracking. I had to hit the button first. Well, we can't go in that direction. That'll just lead to puzzles we can't solve. So let's go this way. To a puzzle we can't solve. We have giant statues, sarcophagi, whatever these are, in the way of treasure. I don't approve of this. Also, this dungeon is like filled with fairies. They are really trying to apologize for Jabu Jabu. it's kind of working. Whoa! Okay, maybe it's not working. We tried the Hell Temple on me again. I avoided the Hell Temple, and I got a different kind of Hell Temple. I don't even think these jars have anything of worth. We have to head over here and snag up another small key. Then we gotta leave this place. Sometimes if you time it right, you can jump right over those dudes. But me, I just spam jump and hope for the best. Look at all those fairies, that's crazy. We're gonna be coming back around from that direction, hopefully with some dungeon items in hand. So we gotta head back to the switch. Oh wait, can I hit it from here? I could always just ride the blue. Can Boomerang do it? Boomerang doesn't have the reach. Switch hook, go! I can't ride the red! It won't let me! Ah, that's a cop-out. That's a killjoy. Fine, I'll do it the proper way then. I am going to have to hit that switch eventually, because I'm going to have to go through some blue barriers. We have to go back through the Grandson of Spinner. And the Son of Spinner. A few times. Not too many as other dungeons though, thank goodness. So we go back through this one, we go back through the Son of Spinner, and we have to go up through some blue. Right here! One of these Stalfos is not like the other. One of them wanted to be a pirate. Therefore he had a key. And now we gotta kinda do this. You know what? I might as well get this out of the way now. That's a puzzle element for later. But, don't get confused by it just yet. Because we gotta use the spinner as intended. But you know what? I don't even need to go around. Because that's what I needed to do, is go around. I think I might have solved the puzzle out of order and got it early. Either that or I just didn't notice it before. Alright, don't be gypped by key door. We'll come back to it later. Oh, right, you! Yeah, I gotta do this again. There's a different direction I have to go in. Luckily, this one was pointing in the right direction. We have to head to right from Grandson of Spinner. This direction. So I almost got lost again. Not this time. And a reason to use the mirror shield. Let's see what it does to laser beams. It just blocks them. I thought it would bounce them back, but I guess the Game Boy just can't handle that. Learn to aim, buddy! What is wrong with you? Yeah, it just blocks it. Just like a block. It would have been cool to have some reflecting. We got this again. Moldorms die in one hit with the red ring. Of course I'm gonna have to reset that. And then you solve this room by just working your way from the right to the left. Like, maybe not like that. I left a gap. Don't leave any gaps. You can't go backwards. You just do that. No, don't do it like that. It's bad. I solved it the first time on my first try. How about we try this way? That doesn't work either. I'm doing something out of order. I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. That certainly isn't it. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, let's go along the right wall and then head our way up. Fill this in. I should have grabbed that, shouldn't I? That's certainly not how you do it. Now I'm just spacing out. Come on, I could do this. I should have practiced doing this a little bit. By, like, intentionally failing a whole bunch. That's not it either. You know what? I should be filling that in first, maybe. There's gotta be something I'm doing wrong. That's ridiculous. Maybe this is the way to go. Fill that in. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try, and then I'm gonna check my reference again. I'm gonna need to double check my references. How about we do something like this? And we fill in that. Work our way up this way. Yeah, I gotta leave that top left corner open. There we go. Didn't need to check my reference. Just had to do it right. And I got myself the power glove. It's the even liftier version. Which means those sarcophagi are going to get what's coming to them. Now back through the grandson of Spinner. And now we could go up through the locked door. Into more ghost. Also, this thing is kind of sorta in the way, so I'm going to get rid of it. Take that. There's a red, and a bat room, and a dark nut room. Get the heck out of here with your swordplay. I'm better than you. Any prizes? No prize. We can do a few more minutes. Let's ride the red. Kill the bats. Get closer to the red, bats. You love it. You love red. And I love red when I kill a bat. Can't hide from me. He was trying to wait me out. He thought I was going to get bored and leave. And now we go all the way to the left. All the way over here. Eventually. Because the blue barrier is down, we could go downstairs. Yeah, might as well kill the mini-boss of this area while we're at it. He's pretty close. I love being able to murder those guys finally. The mini-boss gotta be around here somewhere. And also this room is real good for healing. For this guy. The Blue Stolfos. He thinks he's egging him. He will shoot the Jade missile at you too. But he turns into a thingy. Yeah, there is the Jade missile. Shoot an orb at me. I want to knock it back into you. I need to kill your bat form. Alright, come over here. Stop being a bat. With the red-infused Master Sword, he doesn't last that long. He's not quite like Aghanim at all. So that's good. We're halfway through this dungeon. That's a good try. Next time on Oracle of Ages, the end of this dungeon, and the end of Varen. Good night, folks.